Good morning, comic fans. You're with the Comic Pusher at the Comics Club, Tapton Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. It is Wednesday, New Comic Book Day, and it is March 23rd. And we have yet one more after this. How you doing, Two Gun? We have one more New Comic Book Day after this in the month of March. And looking forward to both of them. We have a stack of comic books today. What are we looking at here? Jeez, it's up to 8 inches. Last week was like nothing. Hardly anything. Good morning. How you doing there? BX Data 3. How we doing? Good to see everybody this morning. We have lots of stuff to show you. But wanted to begin. Let's begin with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have been a popular item with fans in the pop vinyl arena. And we got two of them today. This is Raphael. How you doing, Willow Glimdoodle? Good to see you. This is Raphael, a previous exclusive Raphael. And this is the Chase. This is a black and white version of it. So we got these two great turtle pops for everybody. Those will be fun. Also, the notorious B.I.G. has this magnificent, absolutely magnificent pop vinyl. Look at this thing. It's huge. And it's got the notorious B.I.G. right there. And it's from his album cover, Life After Death. And you got the album cover back there. Can you see it? So if you're a fan of the notorious B.I.G., then here it is. And a little bit better view of what it looks like on the back. So that's pretty cool. Some fun stuff, some fun pops for everybody. Plus, we have a couple of cool hardcovers came in. This is Neil Gaiman's Chivalry hardcover. And it's an interesting story about this Knight of the Round Table and this lady, this old woman who happens to have the Holy Grail, and he's trying to get her to give it to him. So it's a great fun tale. I hope you get a chance to check that out. It's a lot of fun. And yet another printing of Batman the Killing Joke. This is another deluxe edition. I think with each one we get a little closer to his face there. Pretty soon we're just going to zoom right into the letter Z right here. So there we go. That's the latest hardcover offerings. Oh, we got a heavy metal magazine. If you're a heavy metal fan. So good to see everybody. Good morning. Good morning to all. We have some variant covers hitting the stands today. Quite a few, actually. There's been quite a few variants these past months, past years. Kind of gone crazy for variants in the comic book world. A little bit overboard, a little bit too many covers. I think sometimes we could use variety and everything's cool, but I mean, sometimes there's just too many covers. Slow it down. This is X-Deaths of Wolverine, 1 in 25 variant cover. That one looks like fun. That's a 1 in 25, kids. Savage Spider-Man, number 2. Rare variant. I believe is this also a 1 in 25, I think. And Ben Reilly, Spider-Man number 3. So 1 in 25 for him. Harley Quinn, number 13. This is a great cover. Let's look at that. That's a 1 in 25. Just loving that outfit. Just loving the whole thing. It's just cool. Batman, Detective Comics, number 1058. That's the variant cover for it, 1 in 25. Hitting the stands today. And, of course, Transformers. There's Transformers Beast Wars, number 14. This is a 1 in 10 variant cover. Make that out. 1 in 10 variant cover. And Transformers number 41. Also a 1 in 10 variant cover. Now, this is a team up that I should have seen coming, but I didn't. I don't know if any of you did. Power Rangers and Godzilla. And this is a 1 in 10. Let's see if Power Rangers versus Godzilla. That's pretty cool. That's a 1 in 10 variant. Hope you get a chance to pick it up. And last but not least, we have all new Firefly Number Two. This is a 1 in 10 Virgin cover. If you're a Firefly fan, there you go. More great stuff to collect. Gotta love that. But you know, comic book collecting is the greatest hobby ever. Not only does it give you all these wonderful stories and adventures to go on, but you know, it's fun. It's fun to collect all that wonderful artwork and go back and look at it again and again, and the stories. And you never know, it might go up in value. Some of these comic books have dramatically gone up in value. It's a hobby that can actually pay for itself. So that's one of the coolest things about collecting comic books is it's a hobby that could actually pay for itself. You get one that's valuable, decide you're going to sell it so that you can pay for more of your comic book hobby, which is a very cool thing. Few hobbies can do that for you. Most hobbies are just money holes, but comic books can actually profit for you. So you get all that great story, you get great art, and you get a way to actually make a few bucks or cover your expenses for your hobby. Department of Truth. This is issue number 17. Long, strong run for this bit of madness. Department of Truth. A couple different covers there. There's a new one out. This is issue number 3. It's called Bolero. You'll notice it's in a plastic bag because it's got some graphic adult stuff in there. We don't want the kids picking it up. This is something interesting and different. Girl Scout Stone Ghost. I believe this is a one-shot. Girl Scout Stone Ghost. Monstrous, issue number 38. Amazing art in Monstrous. It's really great stuff. Really great art. Interesting story. Are you a Spawn fan? Are you digging the Spawn universe? This is Gunslinger Spawn, issue number 6. Got a couple different covers there. And the back cover has got a preview of the next issue. That looks pretty cool. You know, Todd McFarlane, the creator of Spawn, he has been doing several different titles tying into the Spawn universe. Scorched is one of them, and Scorched, the issue that's on the stand now and the next 3 issues are all going to be this homage to the Jim Lee X-Men from 1992, and it's going to be connecting covers. And then I think the last one's going to be a gatefold for the whole thing. Saga, issue number 57. After its long hiatus, it's back. This one is Aerosmith. This one came out years ago, and this one is a new story in the Aerosmith world. It's Behind Enemy Lines. And this is issue number 3. Yeah, issue number 3. And so picture England in World War I, I believe, but with magic involved. And that would be even have this little dragon part of the effort. So this guy, you know, he's learned magic spells, and he's been issued a dragon, and he's off fighting in the war. And apparently there are fairies as well. Interesting world, and really liking the artwork too. I like this artwork. It's really beautiful. It's got a lot of detail, a lot of depth to it. So I highly recommend Aerosmith. Great stuff. Something new this week. We got a lot of new stuff, but this one is We Have Demons. And this is Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo, as well as several others, teaming up for this new series. We Have Demons. There was one that was a foil. This was like a shiny foil version. I think I only got one left of that. Oh, look, cool back cover too. With some art in the back. Let's love it when they give us a little extra on the back. So let's see here. What else we got? We got G.I. Joe issue 290 coming at you. And this artist, the name always evades me. I can't see it here, but I'm digging this art. This artist has been around a long time. He's done Turtles, and I don't know if he's done Joe before. We've seen it on Turtles sometimes and others. But liking this art. Do anybody recognize the artist? Let me know. Tell me down below. Or tell me in the chat here if you're here watching. You know. Stranger Things has a new series, Kamchatka, I believe it's called. A 4-part series, as most of them have been. So there's that coming at you. What else we got here? Joy Operations is up to issue number 5 from Dark Horse Comics. Joy Operations. If you're a fan of that, we'd be happy today. This is just strange and twisted and not appropriate for anyone. It's Ranger Stranger. And this is a wonderful, this particular one's a wonderful wraparound cover there. Looks like he's being carried off by Bigfoot. But this is some twisted humor. I can't even begin to describe it. It's just, I don't know. You'll have to look at it for yourself. It's some strange stuff. I guess that's why Ranger Stranger couldn't get stranger than that. Power Rangers Universe issue number 4. Looks like we got some pink Power Ranger power going here. Beast Wars, Transformers Beast Wars. A couple different covers for you. And Transformers is issue number 41. We're up to. You know, IDW has lost the license to this and some other things. I believe they're going to be going over to another company. I believe they lost that in G.I. Joe too. All new Firefly Number 2. A couple different covers. A bounty on that person's head. Zoe Washburn. If you watch the show, main character there. So I have something called Armor Clads from Valiant Comics. I guess they're kind of like the Armorines. Armor Clads. If you ever read the Armorines, I'm not certain. There you go. So this is one I said before, the 1 in 10s. One I had not anticipated happening, but it's obvious it should have, of course. Power Rangers versus Godzilla. That's awesome. Some great covers there. Yeah, hard to decide which one. Which one should it be now? I showed you before that artist I was telling you about that did the G.I. Joe cover there. This is the same artist. But who is this artist? What is the name? I can't quite make it out. I have to get the magnifying glass out for that. Barbarella, issue number 8, bringing us 3 different covers of the famed science fiction character Barbarella. Should be like that. Interesting. And this one looks like she's like Alice in Wonderland, but she's picked some flowers, you see, and now all the flowers are attacking her. Their little, is that a rabbit? What the heck is that thing? Black Hammer Reborn. This is issue number 10 of Black Hammer Reborn. Cover of Darkness, issue number 3 from Source Point Press. A couple different covers for that. We hope everybody's having a great month. Enjoying this beautiful March weather. It's been crazy weather, actually, all over the place. Red Sonja covers A and C. We like our Lensner, right? Mr. Linsner is an amazing artist. Until My Knuckles Bleed. Not one, not two, not three, but 4 different covers of Until My Knuckles Bleed. And this is issue number 2. So issue number 2, yeah. Issue number 2. Until My Knuckles Bleed. And they have that back cover art. Interesting stuff. I haven't picked this one up and tried it yet, but looks like it's some interesting art. This is the same artist that did Powers, I think, perhaps. Vampire Macabre, issue number 1. Now this was Dolly's favorite cover. This was mine, but I really like this one too. I mean, what do you guys think? Which one? This one or this one? Or maybe you just prefer to make your own because there's a blank one too. And the back cover of this one, got to show you this. So this one has a back cover of this. That is awesome. And this one's back cover is this. Also awesome. Of course, the blank's back cover is just blank. But what do we get on the inside? This one, well, we got more from them coming up. This is Asylum Press. They've been around a while. We have, moving into DC Comics, we got this big oversized, the Lion and the Eagle, issue number 2. That's from the Black Label. Is it from Black Label? No, this is after. This is not DC. This is Aftershock. I got it confused with DC. This is Aftershock. And this is Garth Ennis. I got this oversized confused because DC has been doing all these oversized ones in their Black Label. And this one's done in that same format. So, speaking of DC Comics, I'm moving over into DC. We have Detective Comics number 1058. That's wild looking. And there's that. Close-up of the cowl. Batman's cowl. Harley Quinn coming in with 3 different covers for Harley Quinn number 13. I think this is the first time we see a character, a certain character. First full appearance of a character. Of a certain character. That's pretty cool. Robin. The Demon Within. It's Robin, issue number 12. Hitting the stands today. Action Comics 1041. It's Superman on Warworld. Aquaman Arrow. It's an interesting team up. And this is a second printing of Dark Knight Steel, issue number 4. Second printing. Looks very similar to another cover, but there is a difference. I don't have the other one to show you, but there is a difference. This is Deathstroke, issue number 7, Deathstroke Incorporated. And we got Teen Titans Academy, issue number 13. And Human Target. And I love the way they do the back. This is issue 6, but it's counting off the days on the calendar as it's counting off also the issue numbers. So we're up to issue number 6 here. I think the calendar's getting a little bloodier each time too. What are we counting down there? Issue numbers, calendar dates, or victims? Milestone returns with Icon and Rocket, Season 1, issue number 6. A couple different covers for you. Hoping you're enjoying the return of Milestone to the DC Universe. What great stuff. What absolutely great stuff. Task Force Z number 6. There's that cover out. I'm liking it. Zombies. And there's this cover. So let's see here. Trial of the Amazons Wonder Girl, number 1 of a 2-part series. And as I was saying earlier, DC does these oversized books. This is Rogues, issue number 1. Got Captain Cold causing trouble. Nice big oversized issues. Okay, and that leaves us with, last but not least, Marvel Comics, and certainly not least. A lot of great stuff coming at us this week from Marvel. Hey, don't forget to leave a comment down below, guys and gals, so that you can be entered into our monthly drawing. And you have to leave that down below, not in the chat, but after the show, down below. In the comment section down below, leave a comment, be entered into our monthly drawing, and the monthly drawing will be held the first Wednesday, barring any problems slowing us down. But if we can't do it for some reason that Wednesday, we'll do it the following Wednesday. But we'll be doing our wheel of winners and picking a winner for everybody. We'll have at least 2 winners. Keep that in mind. You have a chance to win. Where is the book I'm looking for here? I'm looking through the Marvel stuff to find a specific book because Mr. Happy is very anxious to give his secret word. And if I could just find the book, it's a brand new number 1, and it's a Wolverine title. And there it is. I found it at last. Okay. So, Marvel Comics, Wolverine patch, hitting the stands today. Multiple covers, of course, like our Scotty Young. And there's also this one. And yes, Mr. Happy has a secret word for everybody, and that secret word is patch. Right off the cover of Wolverine patch today. So, secret word, patch. This word is good from today all the way till next Tuesday at the end of the day, and it'll get you 15% off any single item in the store that's not already discounted. If you're a Discount Club member or a subscriber, you get an extra 5%, 20% off any single item in the store. That's a really good deal. Don't you think, Mr. Happy? Yeah, of course it is. So, there you go, people. The secret word for this week is patch. All right. And don't forget to visit our website, www.comicsclub.com. And hey, Rob's Arcade, good to see you. Time for some new books. Absolutely, baby. Some great new books hitting the stands this week. So be sure to catch our stuff on website, comicsclub.com. We're trying to get more stuff up there. Also, we've been putting stuff up on a site called Hip Comics. If you're not local and you can't come to our shop, but you would like to shop some of our back issue selection, we've got at least a couple thousand, maybe 2,500 comics up on Hip Comics so far. We're putting more up all the time. So definitely go check out Comics Club at Hip Comic. All right. So speaking of Wolverine, we also have the X Deaths of Wolverine. This is issue number 5. We also got a second printing of issue number 1. If anybody missed out or just likes to collect second printings, a lot of people do these days. It's funny because second printings were kind of like frowned on before, but now people are loving them. Often they're done with different covers, which kind of like just like having a variant cover of the regular printing. Of the first printing. X Deaths of Wolverine, up to issue number 5 already. Shang-Chi, however you pronounce this. We have issue number 10 going. Venomized. Live Weapons Society unites. They formed a society. Avengers issue number 53. Avengers Forever issue number 4. Got the Guardians of the Galaxy on there. How cool is that? Here's another Avengers Forever. I'm liking that cover. That's pretty cool. And speaking of Avengers Forever, there's another one. Carnage version. And, of course, there's this one. Don't want to miss out on that. Iron Man, issue number 18. Look at these covers on here. Save the best for last. There's that. There's this. And there's this one. Look at that. Alex Ross. Just phenomenal. The amazing artwork just keeps on coming. Look at this Dr. Aphra. Star Wars Dr. Aphra, issue number 19. Got 3 different covers here. Dr. Aphra and Friends. And then there are these. What the heck is the name of these guys? It was right on the tip of my tongue. From the Mandalorian show. There you go. Dr. Aphra. Savage Spider-Man, issue number 2. A couple different covers for you kids. And Miss Marvel, Beyond the Limit. That was issue number 4. So, second printing on the Mary Jane Black Cat Beyond number 1 because it was such a popular cover. It was, Campbell. So, of course, it was hugely popular. It's gone to a second printing. Second printing. There you have it. Devil's Reign, Villains for Hire, issue number 3. Hitting the stands today with multiple covers. Devil's Reign, Villains for Hire. There's one. I like this one. You just get plowed in the face. That's an interesting cover. I haven't seen those two going at it before. That Fisk and Emma Frost. Fisk and Frost. Oh, look at who's been arrested. And that reflected in her face. Is that him? Is that Kingpin there? Reflected in her face. Is that Kingpin she's going at it with? Right? I think so. Ben Reilly, Spider-Man, issue number 3. There he is. Ben himself, the blonde Spider-Man. Speaking of Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, number 88. Second printing. Quite a few second printings. We got this Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser Halcyon Legacy, issue number 1, second printing. Sabretooth number 1, second printing. It's nice that Marvel is getting these second printings put out for people who missed the first printing. Here's another one. This is X Lives of Wolverine number 1, second printing. I wish some of the other companies would get their second printings out faster or even at all. But it'd be nice if they just print more number of the very first printing so we would have a chance for a restock if we've under-ordered. And it's hard to tell, so far in advance whether or not. Well, this was a Fantastic Four Reckoning War, by the way. Venom, Lethal Protector, issue number 1. That. Pretty cool stuff. And Demon Days Blood Feud #1. Scotty Young. It's a fun cover. Elektra, Black, White, and Blood. Ooh, that's a good one. Good stuff there. Star Wars Darth Vader. I believe this is the first time we get to see that character on the cover. On the cover of a comic book. This is his first cover appearance from the Mandalorian. Let's see here. We got Captain America, Iron Man joining forces. At one time, they didn't get along very well. There's this big civil war. You ever read that story? Marvel Civil War. Okay, and last but not least, we have Maestro, World War M. Got a design cover variant. And there's this one. And one more. All hitting the stands for you guys today at the Comics Club. Thank you so much for joining us today. Those are the books that we'll have for you. And don't forget to check out the secret word. If you're local, be sure you know it so you get an extra discount. And check out those new pop vinyls and all the great variant covers that we have this week. A lot of great stuff. The comic book hobby is going strong. And we've got new bags and boards back in stock. We've got Silver Age boxes. Almost all supplies are back in stock with the exception of top loaders. We're still waiting for those, but they'll get here eventually. In the meantime, we'll be okay. We'll muddle along without them. Great comic books this week, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to leave a comment down below, and be sure to hit that like button and be sure to hit that notification bell so you can know when we're going to do the show every Wednesday at 11 a.m. But you can't catch it live. Catch it on the rewind. We always are happy to see you. Thanks again for joining us. And remember, read. It brings out the hero in you. See you next time. The Comics Club.